Good morning, everyone. We're just letting everybody into the Zoom call here. We'll be starting here in about 1 minute. So let me let everybody in. Trust everybody had a great weekend. Go get on camera. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Any wins for the week? Anybody have any good stuff going on? Any closings, any listings, any new sponsorships, anything going on with you guys?
Eric, it's Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi. I had two closings last week. I have two more this month, and one is double-sided, so I'm excited
Congratulations.
about that.
Yeah, good job. I don't know if I saw it on, I usually see the activity in my enterprise, and I don't know if I saw those yet. So but usually they're lagging a couple days behind. Like if you have a closing on Friday, I might not see it till the following Friday until they upload into our system. And then I'll only see those closings until an agent caps. And once you guys cap, then I won't see those any longer. We have been getting a report from EXP on a monthly basis, but we haven't received that since April or since May. We didn't get one in June, so we're hoping to get one here in July. That kind of gives me an idea again of what the production is for the group. I know they were going through some different changes with staff and different things on the EXP side. So, well, good job, Deborah. Any other good news? Any other wins for you guys out there?
I've got one.
Yeah, good, Angela.
Well, my son passed his Florida real estate exam list last week, and he's going to be joining my team for Florida.
Yay.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome. And we have a new agent with you too. Anika's coming on board or is on board.
Right?
So
Yep. And
yeah, well,
yeah, Paul's going to be doing his paperwork today. So
good,
that's
good.
three
Yeah.
in a week.
That's right. Yeah, that is 3 in a week. So yeah, let us know what you need help wise. Usually early in the week is good for Emily and Regina, although it really any time is good for us. I know Regina travels on Thursdays, so that's usually the only sticking point for her. But we're definitely excited to get you guys everybody onboarded and rocking and rolling. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So all right. So you guys probably know this, but I live in Pittsburgh and we had some activity over the weekend, and that's why I put the newsletter out yesterday. I was still actually processing everything that happened. The event was 20 miles from my house, and we had a really we had a couple people in the front row behind the president, former president, that we knew very well. And so I was still, and the person that is deceased, I didn't know him, but I know a lot of people that did know him. He actually lived in the next town over from me. So it was just a lot of horrible stuff going on that I just had a hard time really processing. I had the newsletter done, I just didn't feel right putting it out. So it went out this morning. So hopefully you guys can take a look at what's going on there. I think we had a lot of good stuff to report on. In the newsletter. Larry's call with Wendy was incredible. I hope you guys get a chance to rewatch that. I only was able to watch bits and pieces of it. I plan to watch the whole thing later today. But Wendy Forsythe is the chief marketing officer for EXP Realty worldwide. So she's got a lot of responsibility on her shoulders. Does a lot of great things in the space. Has known Larry for years and years. So I think it was a really good, a great call to have her come on. And if you want to share that with other people to watch, the information is, crosses all boundaries of real estate. It just doesn't apply to what we do here in our space or in REXP. It's something that applies to really any broker, realtor out there. So I have it on YouTube. So if you have the YouTube channel, that's in the newsletter. Just you can watch it there. You can share it. You can like it. and do it really easy from that there. The Club Wealth Mastermind, I was able to finally get on one, and I really enjoyed it. I was taking notes and tried to sift through the notes and create like a little bit of a synopsis of the listing mastermind. But I'd really encourage everybody to be on those calls. They're a mastermind. They don't go in with an agenda. They go in more with questions and answers, and then things just evolve from there. Between Austin Hellickson and the person that was running the group, and a couple other people, Jeff included, was on the call. Jeff Russell, who's one of our coaches. It was just a lot of good information. So if you don't have access to it, all you need to do is send me an email at ebengal at adr-usa.com, and I'll forward that over to Kelly Jones, who will definitely get you all set up. There's a couple steps. It's very simple things to do, but I know whenever I was getting set up, I mean, there were some issues with, logins and that kind of stuff. So we definitely want to work out any kinks. I think even somebody on this call, might have been, was it Angela, trying to log in and wasn't able to. So we'll get all those kinks worked out. Those calls are twice a month. I think for the buy side and the listing side is once a month or vice versa. But it's good information. I think you guys you would really benefit from it. And it's something, Jeff pays for, and we might as well take advantage of it. The other thing that we want to take advantage of is the Club Wealth regional meetings. And I know Karen's going to one this week, I think on Friday, in Staten Island. They're in New York this week. Last week they were in Northern California. Next week they're in Southern California. So I think there's 3 events in Southern California, around the Los Angeles and maybe as far south as San Diego. I'm not 100% certain, but if you guys can make those events, they're good to go too. This week's trainings, we have the agent attraction call this week. We're on week 4 already. We've done, weeks 1 through 3. Agenda wise, we recorded weeks 1 through 3. So if you want to watch the replays, our agenda is basically, creating your foundation, which is who you're going to call, who you're going to reach out to. You're setting up your times to make those calls or reaching out to agents. You can reach out to them in a variety of ways. The important thing is that you make contact and that you get those particular agents communicating with myself, Jeff Russell, Larry White, somebody in your organization that can help bring more clarity to what we offer as a group. And again, the focus isn't so much on the fact that the brokerage is more on the group side of things. We could be doing this group in just about any brokerage out there, but there's a lot of great things that we do, especially the revenue share part of it. I wouldn't be part of this brokerage if it wasn't for that, because I'm not, me personally, I'm not interested in transactions any longer. I did that long enough. Now I want to focus on management, which was always my goal, getting into real estate. And this just gave me the easiest runway, the most profitable runway to do that. So we'll be on week 4 this week, mastering the discovery call. And it's just basically what you say when you're making that initial call. Last week we talked about your value proposition. And then as far as other trainings this week, we do have some a bundle select certification on Wednesday the 17th, a Revenos REO certification on Thursday. There's role playing, there's scripting, there's just anything that you possibly need or could want is available this week and in any week. The EXP schedule of events is jam-packed. I mean, there's lots of different things that we can tap into. It's just a matter of, where do we think we're weak, or where do you think you need some enhancements? When I was doing, my former career, I always had a goal to get better at something I was really terrible at. And I would just take the hardest thing, like for instance, insurance verifications and, working with insurance. I made that my mission to get really good at it. So if you're weak in a particular area and you want to get better at it, take that on as a challenge, and you'll definitely see some improvements. We had a sales meeting last week, so the video's there. Tom Ferry is having a success summit in the end of August, and I believe it's in Dallas. Don't hold me to it. Yeah, Dallas, Texas, August 27th through 29th. Fairly reasonably priced, $400 to attend. Tom Ferry has a lot of great things. Larry used to work with Tom as a coach. So if you have any interest in going to that, I'm saying to reach out to Larry, but you can reach out to me, and I'll put you guys in touch to make that happen. NADP's having their annual meeting October 3rd and 4th in Boca Raton. I know a couple of our agents are going, but if you're REO and in the area or can make it, I put the link in there to register. We haven't even tried to get a discount code for that, so we might look into that, but it's not something, we don't have the same relationship with NADP as we do with Force, except I know Robert Welcart is on the board of NADP, so maybe I could maybe reach out to him and see if there's anything they can offer us. But again, it's that if you're going to be going, at least start making plans. And at our meeting on Thursday, I thought it was a pretty good meeting. It was kind of impromptu because the people from Easy Knock, the two ladies who were going to present about Easy Knock, had to cancel because of issues they were still having from the hurricane that swept through Houston. But we had a couple people on the call. Jeff was on, Robert Welcart, Darren, Barry. We had a good conversation, actually. One of the things that came up, though, was a app that you can use on your phone called Company Cam. And Ken Blevins out of Dallas, I'm out of Denver, was explaining how his group uses that particular app. And I was checking into it. It's really, it's like $20 a month. It's not really that expensive. So if you do a lot of work where you have to send videos or photos and stuff to asset managers, it might be something to look into. I might ask Ken to actually do a training at one of our masterminds in the future, how he actually uses this particular app, but it seemed interesting. So I put that information in the newsletter as well. And the book of the week is The 12-Week Year, which was mentioned in one of the other mastermind calls that I was on. I think it might have been the Club Wealth call. So we put that book in there. It's on my list to read. Haven't gotten it yet, but something I hope to do. So any needs for the week? Anything you guys need out there for the group? Anything you guys are thinking about that is coming up that maybe you need some help with?
I don't
Right.
really have a need, but I have a question. I got a BPO request from ADR, which I haven't had one of those in the past. How is that? How does that relate, like, with property? Is that just sometimes a random thing that comes through,
Did that
or
come through Christine? Because I know they do send out requests from time to time.
it was yes, Christine.
Okay, yeah, she does. She's like in charge of our BPO requests. We don't get a ton of them, but I think it would be the same process as an asset. I would let who does she list anybody else as an asset manager on that BPO request, or does she get the information sent to her?
I'm not sure. I already did it. I finished
Okay.
it already. I did it this weekend, but I was just curious because that was the first one I'd seen, and it was a different name of a seller. So,
Okay, yeah, just keep
and the
in
house was
touch.
occupied. It was just kind of different. So I was just curious.
You just stay in touch with the asset managers on that. I mean, we try to get those listings to the agents when they do the BPOs if they come through us. A lot of times they come through Single Source directly. But Christine is part of our team, not Single Source, from what I understand. A lot of these come through the Sandcastle Field Services. But yeah, I would just stay in touch with Christine.
Okay.
And let if you see if there's an asset manager attached to it, let them know so that hopefully you get that asset. If it even goes to market, who knows what's going to happen with it.
I was just curious because that was the first one I had seen come through like that.
Yeah, you'll probably be seeing more of those. I know I think they're getting busier with that. I'm seeing more. I get those emails that they go to like a glow, like everybody in ADR gets those emails, and I don't actually look at them that much because they're kind of out of my space, but I'm seeing more and more of them popping up. So we might see more of that activity.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay, no, no problem. Everybody else good? Anybody else need anything else, or?
Hey, Eric, Jeff, good morning, everybody.
Hi, Jeff.
Happy, what are we, Monday? Whew. I'm gonna drop in the chat an event that Wendy, after the meeting that Larry had with Wendy and I were chatting, and she invited me to this Horizon 2024. It's the VIP is tonight in Orange County. I'm putting it in the chat right now.
Okay.
VIP is tonight in Orange County. The actual event is tomorrow, but it's at the Pendry Hotel. It's a luxury hotel here in Orange County. Ben Kinney, who a lot of people know, will be there on the panel. Emily Paquette from Inman, Leo, our Leo, I always have a hard time with his last name, Pareda, will be there. So it'd be nice. You can meet our CEO of our company here if you're local. Tim Heil and Tyler Smith, who's the founder of Skyslope, and last but not least, Wendy Forsythe. So it's $149. However, Wendy gave me a special code to make it free. So I'm going to put the code in the chat in just a second here as soon as I find it.
Well, if
I
you
know
guys are,
Sean's on. I know Sean's in California. So Sean,
Yeah.
I'm going with Kelly. We're probably going to bring our executive assistant to Chloe.
yeah, Sean, if you and Sasha and Terry could go, that would be awesome. It's thanks for sharing that, Jeff. I wish I was in California.
No worries. Sharing is caring. I'm trying to get the discount code, so don't stop yet. Keep going.
Okay, yeah, no problem. And then I took a screenshot of everybody on the call, and I'll send it to any. Well, I don't know that anybody's gonna, like, I don't know if Helen, you're gonna come up for the event, but
One thing I want to mention is what I'm doing is I'm reaching out to agents that are non-EXP to invite them, because
Yeah.
obviously, use it as a recruiting event. I just put the chat in the chat. It's Horizon 2024. I don't know if there's a space or not. So if that does not work, do it without the space. But
Okay.
there you go.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the same. I'll reach out to the agents I have out in California. Well, very good. Thank you very much for that. So anything else for you guys today? Well, I hope everybody has a good, productive week. We're midway through the month of July, which is midway through the year. So this is definitely at least for us here in Western Pennsylvania, that time of year where we're probably the busiest. But I know in the more temperate areas, you guys are busy all year long, so it doesn't you don't necessarily have your slow times. But again, if you guys need anything from me, Robert Welcart's call is right after this one at 10:30. Eastern time, 7:30 Pacific time. But if you guys need anything else from me, I'm working all week. So email me, text me, call me with any comments, concerns, issues, whatever you need. And we'll just keep growing our team and keep growing our influence amongst all the realtors in the our areas, and do a great job this week. So I'll stay on until you guys jump off. But again, thanks for coming on today, and we'll see everybody on the other calls during the course of the week.
See you, everybody. Have a good week, day.
Thank
Thanks, Jeff.
Bye.